All right, this is what we're doing.
What's in the Hangar, brought to you by Clarksville Hobby Depot, powered by WebC Official.
All right.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's What's in the Hangar. It's that Wednesday. What's that hump day? So let's hear it. Let's get this started. What do you got in the hangar? And we'll just go around the horn here and see who we got joining with us tonight. I know we got Hiko in the house, Oni Mecha, and WebC's a little under the weather at the moment, but he's right here with us, and he's going to be running the show as always from behind the camera. And I know we're going to have some awesome news to drop here later, but we'll wait on that. So that'll be the cliffhanger. But to get kind of the kick on that start, I guess we're going to be discussing tools and different products that make our gunpla awesome. And I will be showing what I got from Clarksville Hobby Depot. And I might be interested in some of these tools and products to take these ones to the next level. But of course, what I have in the hangar still is a master grade Jesta that is coming along, and it looks good. It's just a balancing game of time in the real world. So that's what it is. But I'm excited to see what everybody else is working on and what we can do to provide some information for others to take their gunpla to a next level. So how about Hiko? What are you working on?
I actually have a kit bash for a commission build, and I'm going to show off some of the painting we did. We're going to be doing some seam line removal with the MADWorks black model glue. Then there's some processes. We're going to show you some of the power sanding tools, then some of the cutting tools we're going to be using. We'll be using a pen vise to drill out the pegs for the seam lines. We'll show you that. That's going to be a process. Once you get to the stage of the build with cleaning, seam line removal, it's going to be a lot of sanding work. Using the power tools is going to make this go faster. Using adhesives such as super glues that dry quick are going to make the process faster. So we're going to look at that and go forward from there.
Awesome. I like that. Oni, I know you work on some similar things to Hiko that are of that really high caliber or advanced level of building. What are you working on? Or you got little side projects going on? I'm sure you got more than you can count.
Oh yeah, I definitely have quite a few things. Right now, I'm currently working on a small military army for Warhammer. I don't know, 40K.
Hey,
Warhammer.
Scott, welcome to the chat.
What up, Scott? What's going on, man?
Awesome.
So right now, in my little group, everybody's doing a small group build. We're all working on Leos.
Yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, man, it's pretty exciting, man. And I mean, there's not a big turnout, but hey, whoever's in it is pretty psyched to get a part of it and all that. Get some work done. Other than that, I'm just bashing this this Barbados with the Leo mixed with some heavy arm weapons and some tall geese weapons. I don't know. I'm just building a monstrosity over here.
Awesome. That's where that's the heart of kit bashing, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good looking, man. I've been watching the progress. It has really thick thighs, man.
Yeah, I've been watching like a little bit of what's going on too. Yeah. I saw that you had a small group going, and I wanted to say, dude, to his encouragement to keep going because it grows and grows. The first one is always the hardest one. It comes with everything and anything we do in life. It's the first time. You have to have the courage to do it, and once you do it, it's behind you, and we just keep taking new steps, and we become bolder in ourselves. You know what I mean? Because if it's worth it, it's not easy. If it's easy, it ain't worth it.
It's not worth it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep. Hey, Brokeman, how's it going? I'm Hiko on Facebook and Mecha Model Builds. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here.
Yo, what up, Brokeman? Mecha Model Builds. What's going on, man?
But yeah, I did see Scott pop in here.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna switch the desk view after a moment and get this set up and go ahead and get you guys a view of this. Then we'll go on to painting later.
I can see Mike's camera too a little bit, so I'm curious if he's up for a narration of what we're seeing real quickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch cameras.
Hey, didn't we skip somebody? Hey man, Kerry, what you working on, dude?
Oh, I'll go last.
Hey. I was going to see here. I'm a little under the weather, so I'm not going to be talking much, but today is the 15th anniversary of 00, so I'll be working on the Master Grade Exia ignition mode today. Nice. So I don't know if I'm going to be actually building the ignition mode, but I will be working on the Master Grade Exia for today as part of like a tribute to the Double O series. Exia is like my favorite out of that whole setup, so I'm gonna work on that. You guys, yeah, back at you guys. That's all I got going on in my studio.
Awesome. No, so we'll watch for you. We have to give a hand signal or something so we can pay attention or whatever you got going on. But for me personally, I got an awesome package in from Clarksville Hobby Depot. So totally check out what's going on. It was a new awesome restock that I got a chance to grab a hold of, and it is a gun tank. It is an SD gun tank.
Oh,
It is
nice.
G Generation F from uh,
See, that's a kit you can do some freehand shading on. That'd be nice.
that's what I was wondering because it's really small, and I think this could be an entry to that mindset of what I could work on and do.
Very good weathering kit if you want to go for that.
Oh, you haven't seen shit yet. I'm
Uh,
about to make Oni really happy here in a minute. And I wish Andrew was here because Andrew's with us in spirit. You know, the Wicked Wookie. Because what I got coming next is down that pipe where he would be like, "Oh, dude, swing on this, please."
and
But
here,
what
yeah,
Heiko's saying, it's really basic. I don't have the great. I guess I could have just pull it out, but there's not much to it, so I can do a lot of work on that roller or
yeah,
all those
yeah,
stuff in there
it'd be pretty
easily.
good. So, if you guys don't know, this is the commission build that I'm working on. There is also a poll link in the chat there. Okay, this is the poll for MadWorks tools. We posted it on the Kid Bash Gundam page. Go in there and vote for the tools that you're most likely to use and buy. It's going to help us get a survey data. We're looking at MadWorks tools this time around, and we use a lot of the tools for different purposes in building. But looking at this is what we're going to be doing for the advertising. If you can see that, it's just polling data, get some information from the community. And basically, we'll go forward, we'll talk to vendors, then we'll go ahead and see what kind of orders we can place in. Then we'll be doing some other stuff. But I use MadWorks tools quite often. There are some pretty good quality tools for, half the price of most other hobby tools. So that's nice.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys, there it is, right there. You heard it first. Go over, check it out in the Kit Bash Gundam group. There's going to be an awesome poll up, and what we're going to do is launch this poll for Clarksville Hobby as to what it is that we can get on the shelves as a new official distributor, your official connection for MadWorks tools. Uh, so it's all about getting that first order, getting it right. What is it that we need most? You know, we're going to weigh in on, the products that matter the most to our builds. But we want to hear from you guys. So go over there and check it out. Heiko is taking the time to make an awesome post in this poll so we can get a feel for what it is you guys are looking for. Because as we grow and have better offerings or information to resources that we are affiliated with, we might have the opportunity to craft a more specialty oriented community, driven by the consumer or the members themselves in this situation. So I think this is really good, and there's nobody better than Heiko to be able to lead this charge for us, and we're really happy to have that. So I want to ask Oni now, what do you think about MadWorks tools? What
Man,
do you use any of them? And if you had one to recommend to the beginning advanced builder, what would that be? Or if you are you looking at maybe small sets of tools? What is the baseline? Where do you go?
so for me, I believe that the simple everyday guy, just like us, the regular snap builder, he's always looking at how to clean up those nubs real nicely, how to polish them, sand them down, and overall just get nice that nice smooth finish. You know what I mean? And everybody wants something presentable to show off and have on display at the house. So I say maybe the sanding blocks and some buffing, something to help buff the plastic when you're done. But for a little more advanced guys that are working on bigger projects or just that just want to go a little more above beyond, I would say photo etch parts. The photo etch parts
Okay.
and the water slides that MadWork has, They're awesome, dude. They're spot on. You can't go wrong with throwing some more detail to your kid, man, dude. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, man. Just by adding that small detail to your kids, man, it would do it like 50% more. I don't know. You gain like awesome points, I
I
guess.
agree. I agree because you're adding a level of detail that you can't get any other way. Now there are scratch builders, but now these are the level 5 guys, right? We're talking the level 1, or in maybe my case, I'm a level 0, so I can paint and get that far. But if I want to add more, this is where this is an incredible product, like you said, photo etch to add scale details to your gunpla. I use some in building scale other scale models like tanks or battleships. So I like to see how this has transcended into or spilled over into other parts of the industry. And you're spot on, Oni, with that. That's absolutely right. What do you think, Nico or Heiko? What is your take on that? Your most important, and then your first tool for the average uh, builder advancement.
So for building, you're going to see a lot of guys that want name brand tools. You'll see people buy expensive side cutter nippers. You'll see people buy sandpaper, glass files right now. For basic building purposes, people like having what's popular. So technically, for them, it's going to be important to have a tool that makes it very easy. Okay,
Mhm.
so buying certain tools like nippers is going to be very attractive to new time members. Okay, because we all need side cutters. Yeah, I have a pair of Tamiya ones that broke. I have pairs that I want to buy, and things that I want to continuously buy. Sandpaper, it's something you're always going to need. So we always swap out in how we do things.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. It's one of those necessity tools that you're going to constantly use, and I think that's a good guideline to start this adventure kind of idea on. If I was going to start a tool chest or a toolbox with these kind of tools, where do I want to go first? Yes, definitely some nippers. I'm a fan of using basic Tamiya nippers. I know there's a lot of other really awesome other ones out there they come with prices, but if you really look, I'm sure Heiko has, and
What's
even
up, man?
Noni will know, Mike would agree probably. There's like single blade, double blade. It's all based on principle of how this works scientifically, and you cut
Yeah,
plastic, pinch it off. So it's like, what do you want to create after that? So that's where the next stage of tooling comes, or tools come from. It's the sanding tools, because you don't cut your nubs all the way down. So after that
yeah.
point, you have to
So,
sand.
the tools, MadWorks' vision is to bring quality tools that let people do the mods they want to. You're going
Mhm.
to see basic tools like files, sandpaper. The MadWorks tool range is going to be for detailing, allowing users to use customized tools to build and do more on their builds, okay? So
Yep.
instead of just sanding your kit down, you can sand it down and do photo etch detail. You can
Yes.
sand it down and do scribing. You can sand it down and do scribing templates. You can sand it down, then use a pin vise to drill mount custom parts, uh, basically enabling you to do more. But the price range for the MadWorks is that they're a lot cheaper. They're actually one third the cost of the average quality nippers, which is technically the same.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
Josh
That's
Tucker says, "Good evening. Nice to see you, man. Thanks you for joining the
absolutely.
chat
Thanks,
tonight."
Josh, for joining us,
yeah.
man.
What's up, everybody in the chat? What's up, William, man? What's up, Josh? What's going on, dude?
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't see William join us. My bad. Good job.
Yeah,
Thanks for being with us, William. But yeah, that was a good question. I know Broke Man wanted to know what was their vision, and dude, Heiko hit that. That was a home run. That's exactly what it is. The ability to get a quality tool at a good price from a good distributor that we trust, and you then it's up to your personal skills. And what do you do if you don't have those personal skills? You look to other people. So this is where we've created a community, and I'm glad to have you guys a part of this community also, because this is where we try to be the leaders and get this information and be the resource for the next generation, or the next guy that's hungry looking. I'm not trying
yeah,
to hold that place for him. I'm trying to keep the seat warm. I'm get because I got other things personally I want to do also, but I want to be that individual or that trusted source of information where people come to and say, man, where do you get this from? Right here, Clarksville Hobby Depot. MadWorks Tools, a quality product at a good price, and their vision, like Broke Man was asking, is the fact that you can then upgrade your tool sets or upgrade your skills as you learn to use these products that come in supplements, right? Like Oni was saying, photo etch. You sand everything that was on it first off, and then now you start layering stuff. And he
Right.
might want to drill holes and add rivets or screws. He's just adding on top of it's just dimensional layers, but they provide a product in which you can do that. There's a couple other companies, and that'll be some more information that we've got coming down the line as in detail add-on parts. There's a lot of companies that make those too. So you got to stay tuned for some information on that. We'll be first to bring it to you, right? Gunpla News right here. Kit Bash
So
Gun.
one of the things that MadWorks is trying to do is give you those quality tools, right? But tools that we use together in combination are what make your build so great, okay? This is black modeler's glue, and this is a power sanding ultrasonic sander, okay? Double-sided adhesive tape, sandpaper. I went ahead and used the black glue, and I posted on the seam lines, okay? So this part has a seam going down.
Mike, can you enlarge his screen for us so we can see
Yeah.
what he's working on? You demonstrate a little bit for us. Yeah.
So I'm going to mute myself. You can see the seam line going down. This power tool is going to clean the seam a lot faster than what you can do by hand sanding it.
Okay.
So what you want to do is you don't want to get stuck by using your hand tools sanding a massive seam line. The power tools are going to enable you to have a quick rundown. So I'm going to mute myself and just give you a look at the power.
So dude, this is really interesting. Maybe what might make this the hard decision for some could be a price range. Oni, will you agree on that?
Oh yes, there's a small price range, but in the long run, man, Hiko sold me on this, man. When I seen that electric sander in the long run, man, I'm gonna save my hands, dude. And as much as as much as everyone knows, and we really do hate it, we're getting older. And I gotta save these guys, you know what I mean? Because I use these guys every day, you know what I mean? So, that using that electric sander that you guys going on, man, that's really gonna save your hands, and it's gonna help out. You know what? It might even be faster by using it than actually sanding it down by hand, man.
Perfect. Yep.
So as you can see, I went ahead and just sanded that first part on there. Now this piece right here, as you can see right here, this is completely flush. Okay, so this part, this is done. I can put primer on there now. And all I have to do is finish cleaning those ones, okay?
Right.
So,
but that's where you're going to have specialty tools that are going to help in those where you can't get your power sander.
Yeah. So this power sander only costs $56, and this is from, what is it called? It's called Made in Japan, Microlux Tools. It's just by, you can buy any brand of these.
Incredible tool. I've seen that before. I know Oni's got a little sander too, because I equated the idea of what I saw quickly with something I have that I use for cleaning also. But no, you guys are right. It saves a lot of time and saves your hands.
It's the toothbrush.
It works though, but still, that's the principle. It's not. Was it? A necessity is the mother of invention. So here you are now using your mind, it's big brain, to get a good job on something done where it saves you so much time, like on your production level for commission builds. Hiko's doing it now, but he's got just a different kind of sander. But I totally know of the Microlux company. They make amazing tools. This is one of them, and I would recommend only if you can get one at a $60 price tag. This is going to be where you don't run out of battery power, and it's a lot more. It's way more efficient.
Yes, that's the only downfall with this one right here, man. I already had to change out the battery, so I'm already thinking about breaking this guy open and soldering some wires to it. I need constant power. You know what I mean?
So you go through the sanding pads, and it's easy. Check this out, okay? I have these sanding pads pre-cut, okay? So all I have to do is rip this off because I'm using double-sided adhesive epoxy tape.
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful. Look at this, guys. Look at this.
And you take your hobby knife, then you just cut a square out. So.
Yep. Bang.
Just like that. Okay. So after you're done, you take your double-sided tape and you peel it off on the back side.
Be careful when you're using sharp tools, everybody. You know, safety first.
So here's your double-sided tape, and you just put a new piece on, just like that.
Yeah.
So
William says
basically,
we definitely got to make it. This is the bane of his life when it build and it take when he comes to building, and it is. If you're trying to do a sweet build and make a seam line look sick, you're gonna lose a finger in the process.
Hey, what's Josh talking about right there in the comments, man? Let's see what
he was talking about nippers, saying just start out with basic nippers and keep working your way up, and that's what I did because we all had that. I'll pull mine out because I still keep them because these are the runner records, right?
Yes, yes.
So we have those, but as our skill grows, we get a little extra cash and we buy something like to a level tier like a God Hand, and now we take care of it, so it might last 2 or 3 years.
Right.
But they are brittle.
Scott's pretty much on the same idea. A good set of tools are important. Nippers, sandpaper and all that good stuff. Brokeman wants to know what's the vision. What's the vision of MadWorks, man? What they got going on?
That's what Hiko is explaining with the way these tools work in conjunction with each other for a basic builder to buy just simple tools, and then by adding more tools or photo etch parts little by little, now our skills grow to a possible elite level as we learn how to use them all in conjunction.
Now,
that's their vision, to be able to create products that work together that will help facilitate a new builder's achievements.
Now, would you say that MadWorks Studios is trying to help you knock out your backlog?
Basically, yes. They want you to build, and they want you to love the building process. Okay.
Stop hoarding.
But that's why we do it. You got to remember this.
To work.
Yeah. So MadWorks, they love the building process. Okay. They love recording and showing how to use tools. If you watch the videos from their YouTube, you'll see that these guys love building more than anything else. Okay. They're not there to spam their views. They're not there to be jerks in the community. They're there to actually show you tutorials on how to build. Basically what they want to do.
Yep. And they're amazing, fun, dude. Their energy. I don't speak that language, but you would know, real recognize real. So when they're out there having a good time and smiling, man, you know what they're doing. You know it's fun, and damn it, I want to do it too.
Well, you got William sold on it, man. You got William sold on it. What do you say? Seam lines, the bangs. Yeah, man.
Right.
I'm telling you, dude.
That's what it is. But if you can solve the simple process, now here we are. We'll bust out that seam line with some MadWorks, black glue, so we can see what we can see. That's why it's black, because we're going to be painting anyway. You knock it out. You got a better seam line. You get to sand it faster, and it's not aggravating. Now we got a better process. Now we got a motivated builder.
Yes. Now it brings the enjoyment back.
Yes.
To the hobby. Instead of laboring.
That's what we want. Michael will agree with that. We want to bring the enjoyment back to the hobby.
Yeah, instead of laboring over the kit, man, and like, dude, I should have hit that nub. I should have hit that nub, or man, look at that seam line that you could see from way across the
town. Right. But at the same time, we got to remember, guys, not to be hard on ourselves when we do see that. And because these are just all these little signs along the way in this adventure of life that shows us where we're at, what we're able to see, and cognitively understand. When I see those nubs on that kit that I missed, I'm like, damn, I get it. But you know what? I won't miss them the next time.
Right.
And if I do, guess what? I'm going to miss less and less and less until I become Oni, or I become somebody at that level. But even then, we find it. And if you're good and you got a good process and you enjoy the build, you're going to catch it early and you get it anyway. But if you don't, not to be hard on yourself, don't take it out, because it's not worth it. It's always so much better to enjoy the process and really allow it to be your meditation or your personal development.
Right. Because I mean, everybody comes home after work, and this is what they want to work on. They're excited to come home and work on something, and they really don't want to get frustrated on this kit that they really spent a lot of money on. And that's going to make it so much easier and so much more enjoyable. Hey, William's asking if you got a link for him, Kerry.
To Clarksville Hobby Depot. Yeah, absolutely. You just go check out ClarksvilleHobbyDepot.com. It'll take you right there. But you're not going to find any tools on the shelf yet. This is all kind of preliminary because we're first to know, because we're team CHD. here at Kit Bash Gundam, this is what we do. We're all striving to make the community better and make it more enjoyable, bring the joy back. So this is where we've enlisted each other's help to support the same cause, and that's to be a resource to become a better builder, find better tools, save money. You know what I mean? That's what we want.
Rockman Studios was asking what you were working on, Oni, for your Leo project, and yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, broke man. Yeah,
Oh
man.
no, you're good. We're watching each other's back, Oni. We're just
I'm
it's all
watching the
entertainment.
chat. I like reading it.
This is what I got going on for my my Mecha Apocalypse group build.
Can we get a zoom on that? On Oni's work.
The theme is Leo build. You can do pretty much whatever you want to it. It's 100% custom Leo. As long as you leave 10% of the original Leo on, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want to him, man. It's just some random monstrosity I got going on right now.
That's awesome.
I'm not exactly sure it's gonna stay like this. I might end up taking some stuff on or putting some stuff off. I really don't know. So
there should never be a better answer than that. I don't know. Maybe not. More or less. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's the best answer ever. You covered all the bases. There should be no more to ask.
It's gonna talk to me later on tonight in my dreams.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly how that game plays out. It'll talk to you. But that's the eye. That's just the visionary. That's the eye, man. We all get it. We all have it. That's why we're here doing what we do.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so since we're on the topic of that custom build, real quick, I want to hit the idea. If Mike, give me a zoom on that Halloween message there.
Just a minute.
We're gonna finish up the Halloween build off, or try to get some more people involved because it should just be for fun. This is just for fun. But I know that we had some struggle with the group here recently. So yeah, the Halloween build off. Turn your gunpla into the thing of nightmares. Show us your hardcore skills and make a theme build. Anything goes. My Little Pony, Brony, whatever. We're just hoping to have some fun and throw something together and just keep going. This could be an annual thing. Like, I want to do that. But this is our first one. I don't expect 100 people. I expect at least 2. I mean, it would be fun. And it is what it is, because the next time we do this, there's going to be 100 people, and then 10 years from now, there's going to be 1,000 more people trying to enter this. I would like to think it's going to just keep growing. But yeah, totally. I know the new Facebook chat that's open in the group should have a room for the Halloween build off. We had to struggle. There was a little internal struggle. And it's okay. It happens, man. But there was some switches being flipped in the hangar, and the lights was going out everywhere. And there's a lot of information that has been missed and lost or deleted. And we've gained control. Like, it was just a little out of control. So here it is. And hey, it is what it is. So with that in mind too, if anybody sees this, we can see the group activity inside the group. We know who's been here since the beginning and who's just come on board. The FNGs. For those who know what that stands for, FNG, you can look it up. I'm sure Google will tell you. The idea is, man, when people come in and something like this happens, like especially in our hangar, we're a pretty tight crew, so we knew what was going on. So it happens, and then we got some knuckleheads out of nowhere, new members, not a single post, no credit, no weight in the crew, and then they want to insult Michael and go crazy on the admin and his decisions and his explanations, which were, I'm sure, far above beyond what they needed to know, because they're on a need to know basis and they don't need to know shit. And the point is that they had to get really belligerent, and because they want, I don't know, or why people get jealous and they get angry. Maybe we wasted the time, spammed them a little bit. I'm sorry. Hey, we're working on do this. I mean, are you guys professional? I don't see you doing it. Is that why you're angry at me? So they take this, that energy out on us, and they've never made a post in the group. So people like that get banned. I'm going to tell you right now, there's no mercy at the ban hammer, because it takes a lot to get it. And when you get it, it's it. All you got to do is be positive and be your brother's keeper. Take care of each other and be positive, or don't say a damn thing.
The Leo is actually a cool kit, man. It's one kit you can buy multiples of and still enjoy the process building multiple kits at once.
What's that?
I know that people like building multiple kits at once, even duplicates at sometimes, and that's
Oh, yeah.
okay, you know.
Well, a duplicate of what? Like a Leo?
Yeah, like people like to buy the Mognock sets or the
Here,
Leo sets, and then I can
the,
build like the army, you know.
the
People like doing
exia.
that.
I saw
Love
Mike.
the
Yeah,
exia.
I'm glad you zoomed that in because I saw it in the corner and I wanted to say something. Oh, dude, this is cool.
So
I do
I'm
like that.
using water slides for this kit as I build it. So it's going to be tricky. But I just put my first 2 water slides inside the green bubbles, and they look really nice. But they're dark, okay? Like I can show you the water slides themselves. They're pretty dark.
Oh wow.
But I think
This would look awesome in white.
what I'm thinking
They would look like a light green under that bubble.
Hold on. I think these water slides are supposed to be glow in the dark. So let me see if I can charge it real quick.
Josh says play dumbass games, get dumbass prizes. In fact, damn, exactly. I mean, nobody wanted to do that, but
I didn't
awesome,
want to
right?
be a jerk. I gave them a proper explanation, and then they became really rude. And so I tried to, redirect it. Didn't work. Then I became rude back after so many things, and then it just got to the point where like they were attacking me personally, and it moved from being an attack on the admin situation to just like trying to personally attack me, and that's when I ended the whole thing. I'm going to be clear on that. That's where I end it. Is like you don't need to personally attack me. I'm not here for that. Nobody's here for any of that. We're all here to have a good time and build good Gundams, and that's what we want to move on forward. Focus on that. So if you do tend to become one of those people who you want to be rude and mean to everybody else on the show because we're trying to get you guys cool things and establish this new stuff, like I understand it's frustrating for you just as much as it's got to be frustrating for us admins trying to learn this new stuff.
Right.
Okay. Like that's something you guys need to take into account is that we're trying to learn all this new stuff as Facebook is giving it to us.
Right.
And there's a lot of stuff that I want to activate on the admin side, but due to recent things, it's making me take a step back and going, you know what? I don't want to give out fan badges. You know what? I don't want to give out awards to people on Facebook for being great builders and stuff when I got people who are being jerks all the time. So that kind of pulls me back away from those types of things because as I look through the admin stuff, I see that we got these cool tools and man, us just like pulling one of those tools out and giving them to you guys and got such negativity, it just makes me take that step back. And as the admin, I don't charge you guys, for anything. I don't charge Kit Bash Gundam for anything. And everything I try to do is to benefit Kit Bash Gundam. So
Speaking of which, Mike, that was, I want to apologize for their ignorance is what it is because ignorance just means a lack of knowledge and the lack of knowledge in what goes on behind there. You know what I mean? That we appreciate what goes on. Like I said, we're just moving the hell on from that real quickly. And you fall off the train, you better be quick. You better grab that handrail, fool. You can get sucked under or you just get left behind.
Okay, at this point, I'm about ready to go start priming. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to prime. Yeah, I got primer to go do, man. Painting.
All right. You can mute yourself, we'll be watching you. Or you'll be back.
Then when I'll get back, I'll be doing some seam line filling with the MADWorks black model glue. We'll show you some of the processes. I'll be putting some painted gold pieces in between 2 pieces, and we'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and set up for painting, and we'll move to the garage and get the airbrush booth set up.
There was something else that popped up, Mike, that I was thinking of about that your conversation right there, and then I lost it for a moment. So it must not have been important. I try to believe in that if I can't just keep it right then and there, that it's not important, and it was because it's related to that. It probably just needs to be dropped anyway. But I felt like it was. Oh, here it is. This is just because it is what it is. Yeah, it is a learning experience, and these guys got aggravated, but it is a learning experience for us, and this is what makes that the defining line where you're going to get mad, someone's going to throw up their hands, or we're going to be like, all right, let's just change the game a little bit, and we're going to bob and weave instead of weave and bob, right? So here we are, and that's what I said. It's already gone, man. We don't have time for that.
I'm moving forward. I got it. I got this. We got this. We're a great team. And
it,
you know
had
what?
it. It was had. It was
Yeah,
had. They were just trying to do that. They were still in the past tense, and they just didn't even know it as the words were coming out of their mouth. That's how far behind that is.
right. So all right, we're gonna got another video to share.
All right. Ooh.
Quick one. Just want to remind everybody we are running three. I want to say 3 different competitions right now. So let's talk about those competitions real quick. We got the 2022 Halloween Build Off, Websey's Bonnie Bag Challenge, and the Strike Gundam Mascot Build Off. That's such a mouthful for all those competitions, but those are all our competitions. And yes, we want to try and promote those. We want you guys to come be active. All right, we have a Discord, we have events, and we have community chats all set up for all 3 competitions. Okay. And that's what I want to like be clear on those things. Like we have all those set up. So if you're not a Discord user, there's an event page and a chat. So in case you don't have the new chats, you can go over to the event page for the 2 smaller ones. The easy thing is with the Websy Bonnie Bag Challenge, there's 2 email addresses, and you can send it in on Messenger, and there's a community chats to send in a photo for the audition. So there's so many new ways for you guys to interact and be able to do those competitions and audition for the Bonnie Bag Challenge. So don't miss out. Don't cut yourself short. Everybody should participate because everybody has a chance to win.
Absolutely.
Right. And that's that's what I got. That was my thing when I was
That's
talking
what I
about
didn't,
it.
and I felt bad for those that got upset and frustrated about this spamming and the construction going on in the fucking hangar, and one member or one of the long lost fucking staff members loose in the basement flipping switches. Anyway, there's a lot of fucking uh, content going around that was getting lost in translation, slipping through the cracks. We were trying to really, put that out there, and I think, that was just one of those things that happened. It was like a really upset that someone gets so pissed off about it. But man, we have a lot going on, and it's our duty to ourselves to continue to promote what we believe in to be what we wanted, and then to give everybody the rightful opportunity to hear it when they can hear it. Yeah, I'm sorry you got hit. You heard it a couple extra times too, or it got deleted and shit. But hey, we solved that issue.
Yeah.
But then I felt like it was really important, and I was like, I'm sorry, not sorry.
Like, yeah.
You're a dime a dozen kind of people like that. Those attitudes are a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Makes me so proud of how all 3,000 members that we have that except for these token couple that are above and beyond in a great community that have some common sense and speak highly of themselves and of their others, or share
Yep.
each other's builds and stuff. It's really awesome.
Right. Scott says he needs you to move to Clarksville, Carrie. Broke Man says you should be a rapper. And then Oni's got the best scraps. That's what Broke Man says. Broke Man, you're so good.
Appreciate it. Thank you, bro. I mean, hey, but honestly, this is all this junk right here. This is only I would say 10% of what I have. I got a closet with 2 big old Tupperware containers, like 50-gallon Tupperware containers full of kits that I had like I haven't built, but they're halfway built. I stole parts. I don't know.
Oh my god! Talk about a treasure chest. Oh my god!
Yeah, and I got
the whole thing away. The Oni trunk. It's like, dude, we're gonna sell raffle tickets.
Oh, dude. I was able to help a friend out. He had needed some pieces for a stray, and I got donated a few parts and pieces, and I went ahead and sent it to him. And
we need to send some to Broke Man. We need to send him like a shoebox full of parts.
Oh man,
Oni, please.
that might be that wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll see what I can do.
Awesome, dude! This is gonna be awesome content, Broke Man. You got to make awesome content with Oni parts, and you got to come back and join us.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Hey man,
I don't know where's Broke Man at, man. Is he like in Malaysia?
I don't. I know this is the crazy part of probably that sucks because I think he's from across the universe.
Yeah. I mean, we might be able to work something out.
Like I said, we got to work something out. We'll figure it out because I know, because this is fun. You know what I mean? I want to do something like this. Me and Mike were talking like when somebody needs something or like, dude, broke man is deserving, so I understand that. But when someone needs something, it's nice to be able to help a brother out, man. I'm all about the
Yes.
handout. I don't hand ups. I don't do handouts. Hand up because I know
Hand
broke
ups.
man's going to put it to work and do something amazing. If I give it to just the average Joe, they're gonna drop it.
Yeah, man. Maybe I could send him some of my 3D printed parts that I'm not using. I got a bunch of damn 3D printed parts, man, that I'm not using.
We just have to leave it up to you, to your discretion, and then come back and we'll circle back around. You know what I mean? Because it's just like whatever you got left over. I bet even if it's cut in half, Broke Man's gonna make something out of it. This is where I want to see the challenge. This is the Broke Man challenge.
The Broke Man challenge.
I love you,
All
Broke
right,
Man.
so
It's
he's
awesome.
up in the Philippines.
Okay, that's not bad.
Let me message him and I'll send him like a care package or something,
Dude, this is awesome. We got some bitching content out on the internet. That's all we're trying to do is encourage and help each other to make awesome content, and keep just navigating this hobby and navigating the industry. Like I'm trying to navigate the industry with Scott on that administrative level because I have these ambitions that I will unveil to you guys soon enough that are really important. But it just so happened that Scott came to me through this scale model avenue, and this is where this is turning into some amazing fun shit. So I just want to keep being able to bring that enthusiasm to people. Go to trade shows and still the same thing. Get with you and come to Houston with Mike and everybody and try to meet up and have a big at a conference, or not a conference but a convention, and just sit around and just build. And everybody's like, who are you guys? We'll be like, we're Kid Bash. We give out business cards as to who we are with our personal links. And what we're doing is we're selling, like I said earlier, we're selling ourselves. We're selling what we believe in, and how we present ourselves echoes in eternity. So
Oh yeah,
we do that. Obviously, we do it well. We're positive people, or we wouldn't be here. So when we do that well, dude, we can turn this into some amazing shit. We could run podcasts right from the table and be like, hey, we're Kit Bash live right here. Where are you guys? Where are you from? Oh, cool, Indiana. I've been there. You know what I mean? Whatever. I've been never there, man. But that's my vision in this whole game, is to be able to do this and bring this to people in a way where they're like, wow, I didn't know this existed. Be like, hell yeah, come here, I want to show you. Get your hands dirty.
Yeah, right on.
Because once that happens, it's over. Mic drop. Whoop. Because now they find it to be, it's like, oh, well, I don't like models. Like, what do you like? RC cars, ponies, little whatever. There's a million and 1 trillion hobbies.
Yeah.
And that's all we're doing is the promotion of hobbies, the discovery and adventure of personal hobbies.
Yeah. Hey man, Josh said he has a 24 quart. Golly, English is terrible for me. 20 quart tub. That's 20 years. That has 20-year-old kits in it, bro.
Yo, I bet he's been building a minute there with their 20-year-old kits. So those are original Gunplas, right? From back in the day.
Hey man, I need to pick his brain on a few stuff. He's been in for a minute. Maybe there's a few things I could learn from Josh.
Oh, absolutely. I got something written on my board. Every man is my superior in some fashion, and in that mindset, I may learn from others. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because you, like I said, we worked in the old field together. But as long as I'm watching your back and learning from you, I have a lot to gain from that because I'm helping you. I'm keeping you safe, but I'm also learning so I can turn that into money for my family. So you've got to have that understanding and mindset like we do, or you just don't fit in.
Right.
So I believe that everybody is my superior. I learn from everybody and I have a chance to. And if that's not the case, then I need to represent myself in the best light so that they can learn from me.
All right. Oh man, Kerry, I'm gonna have to call it a night, man.
Oh, you're good. I know when you got to pull that card, bro, you're more than welcome. Never hesitate. Seriously, I understand, and that's cool because you say you gotta work for that, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I got to get up at 4.
Yep. But like I said, we'll work on some more. We'll chat because I want to do it early, like an early Saturday show, like 5 a.m. with you, and we'll just sit and coffee and build.
Yeah, man. Coffee sounds great right now.
All right, brother. If you could sign off, it was a pleasure having you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll
Yeah,
talk
man.
again soon.
Thank you, Kerry. Thank you for having me, man. It's it's always a blast. And let me know what else is going on, man.
Always, always. You're in the loop, man. You're the family with us.
All right, man. Everybody in the chat, man, thanks for showing up and thanks for supporting us, man.
Awesome. Talk to you later, buddy.
Later, bro.
Dude, Oni's so awesome. Such a great builder. So much to learn. Damn. I went in so many different avenues of thought. It's like, oh, what do you think about scale models? Blah, blah, blah. What do you think about Gunpla? Blah, blah, blah. What do you think about Warhammer? Blah, blah. I mean, dude's doing it. So it's really a great pleasure to have him on the team when he can, but he works like a fiend, and it comes at that cost of time. So it is what it is. And he's always afforded that with no hassle.
Yep.
So I'm trying to see who we got in here. Somebody says, yo, it's a Facebook user. Yo. Oh, yeah, and Josh, Brokeman says, yeah, send that to him. The big ass tub of kits. That's crazy. Because those are original. If they're 20 years old, these are really original. They're probably worth some money if they're like an original run that came here in 20 years ago. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, parts junkyard. Absolutely. That would be perfect. Pulling parts off of it, whatever. It is what it is. Because it's like some people, when you get, I don't know how to explain this very well, but if I were to invest myself deeply in an old Packard car and it just sits in my yard and I never drive it, but it's just everything in the world to me, and that's all I talk about. What good does it serve me if I can't take parts off of it, or maybe even sell it to somebody else instead of having so much of myself wrapped up in something that I have to hoard it? I guess. So it's really cool when someone's like, I got this junkyard of parts that I go through, versus have someone has like a whole collection put away just for it being a junkyard, versus a whole collection on a shelf that is their pride and joy they would never touch. But I mean, maybe when I get to more than 12 kits, maybe I'll be willing to start pulling some apart and making my own kit bashes out of them. But I don't have that many yet. And just a few in my backlog. So see, Hiko's still painting away over there.
Yeah, he is.
Well, while he's busy, do you have anything to add, Mike, for the moment? You can just give me a thumbs up or down. And then I'm gonna go into this next kit I'm gonna open up and show you guys.
Yeah, I've got my mic on. But no, I'm just, like I said, I'm over here just building away. I got working on the arm part. I got another water slide I got to put on. So that's what I'm grabbing right now. Is just
Cause like you and me are the only two that probably know what a Packard is. Damn. I just pulled that one out of my ass too, because I was trying to think of something that everybody would relate to. That's funny, because I really felt that was a word that was relatable. I guess I'm getting there too. I get it. Shit. It was because the junk car. I was thinking of like an old car that just sits in your drive and just rots down, because it's like, oh, I got this old Chevy out there, and it's like, I'm gonna fix it one day. But they never do, and it just then 50 years later, it's shit. No one ever got a chance to ever touch it and give it glory. I don't know. That's how I see it. You can't take it with you.
That's a car.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that's like, I'm just like reiterating to myself, like reminding myself, like, yes, that's a car. I remember it.
Yeah, it's one of those words like we don't even use that word anymore. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Good. Anyway,
that was one of those cars that had the headlights that you could like turn and stuff, right?
Oh, I'm pretty sure
that was like one of its features that made it such a special car, a Packard. Like, I thought that was one.
No, I don't know. I'm not up to that. I just knew the word, okay. And now I feel like I'm on the spot because I got to prove my intelligence. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
But I will Google it real quick. Let's find out. I want to know. It sounds interesting, but yeah, I think I heard it somewhere too, just recently, because that's how it works. But I will take a photo of what's happening for somebody that we are live on the internet. All right, let's see. Packard. Produced in 1899. The last Packers were built in South Bend, Indiana, in 1958. Founders James Packard, William Packard, George Weiss. Headquartered Detroit, Michigan. Defunct as of 1958. Merged with Studebaker. Founded in November 6, 1899. They were 120. It was 122 years ago. What was it? Key features, maybe? Key features. If it has any. Let's see. Wikipedia says a luxury automobile. One of the three P's alongside Peerless Motor Company and Pierce Arrow. The company was known for building high-quality luxury automobiles before World War II. Owning a Packard was considered prestigious, and surviving examples are found in museums, car shows, and automobile collections. Packard vehicles featured innovations including the modern steering wheel, air conditioning in the passenger car, and one of the first production 12-cylinder engines. Damn! Adapted
That's
from
awesome.
developing a Liberty L12 engine used during World War I to power warplanes. They produced 55,523 units of a two-stage, two-speed supercharger equipped 165 cubic inch, 27-liter Merlin V12 engine. Awesome. Now we know.
Now we know.
It was just one of those fancy, names that are just out there that, we don't make cars like that. Chevy, what? Ford, what the fuck? All that bullshit? No, fuck all that. Tesla, fuck bullshit. Anyway, it is what it is. Everybody's got a preference. What are you gonna do? They're just not the same. You know that. My favorite car is a 1970 El Camino.
That's pretty cool.
I'm
Pretty
a big
cool
fan.
car. Don't call it all.
But they were, cars like that, they were made of metal. They were huge, but gas engines are slowly but surely going away. It's just a thing. I mean, but that's life. It's emergent. It changes. We have to go with the change. Just like we were saying, we got to go with the change. This is our train. If I don't go with the change and fall the fuck off, what's going to happen, Mike? I'm going to get left behind.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. And this is what life is too. It's a game. It's a game of catch up, keep up, but it's played in a way where we get really stressed out that we're not keeping up well enough when that's really not the game at all. The game is just to keep up and have fun, not keep up because it's a competition.
No, we're supposed to host competitions.
Josh, can you turn those pictures into a 30-second picture collage or a video? You know what I mean? And you can share it to Mike on Messenger and he can play them. We would absolutely like to see, you got a 30-second video. Scott, send me a 30-second video of the warehouse or whatever you got going on. Let's see it. I hear Tennessee is nice. I don't know anything about Clarksville other than it's got a hobby shop that's awesome. So we can make it.
And it's got a song.
More awesome.
There's a song. The last train to Clarksville. No,
no shit.
At the station.
Maybe I better be on that last train.
Yep.
Dude, I got nothing holding me here.
I'm sorry. That just comes out of nowhere too.
No, that's good though. That's
how I'm able to remember.
We're just connected, and you heard it. I've heard it. As soon as you said it, I knew the song. I heard it playing. But
all right, so
it's a Beatles song. I got it.
No, Monkeys.
Are you sure?
Monkeys.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. As soon as I said it, I knew it was wrong after I pointed my finger like I was victorious.
Hey, we're the Monkeys. We just want to monkey around.
Song by the Monkeys. God damn it, you're right. Anyway, it's close enough to be. Hey, horseshoes and hand grenades, man. You got to just be close.
Right. Well, music in music production, that's something that I always had to pay attention to is music. I had to know other people's music. I had to make sure, I wouldn't want to write a rap or produce a beat or do anything that was completely biting somebody else's style, because that's not the originality of the product, you know. So, and all that stuff compounds, and people say that stuff matters in the music industry and stuff, being able to create originality. So having the ear and the memory of all those songs and stuff, man, what is it? House of the Rising Sun, dude. I
Oh,
just
animals.
just memorized that song. Why? I don't know, but I did, So I'm still doing that with myself. Still pushing myself to remember songs and stuff and the
Music,
words
one of
and
those secret languages, man.
yeah,
Like we were talking about in music, I listen to like a lot of techno, not just techno, but like house music. But I like island house music. I like reggae, but I like just the rhythm. I like drum music and guitar.
yeah,
But
okay,
words are magical. So when we hear it, it's very important what we're listening to. And when you put it in
right,
song, it becomes very, very hypnotic, and you can tell people things. So I'm very cautious of what I listen to with
oh
music,
yeah,
or there's no words at all. It's just house music, because I like that drum. I like drum and hi hat stuff, just drum bass, all that stuff. Because I like to feel the rhythm. I like the feel of dubstep, stuff like that. But I'm very cautious of the words of music.
yep.
Obviously, I speak a certain way, and I try to only preach it, if that's what you want to call it, a certain type of mindset to be positive and love yourself enough to you start to understand that you should be loving others also, because we are all, we're just here doing the same damn thing. It's all convoluted in why we're here in what we're doing in the world, but the pure fact that we're just here breathing, there's a reason.
I breathe,
I breathe
I
barely.
breathe.
But if we took all that bullshit away every day, you just wake up and you're like, man, what am I going to do today? Go hang out with my friends and I don't know, do something fucking amazing. But no, it's
Oh
not what
yeah,
it is. We wake up and hate life because there's a billion things that have happened that can cause it just keeps going because there's been something started a long time ago and it takes away from the reality of what should be enjoyed in life. But that's okay.
hey,
It's really deep shit for a whole other YouTube channel that we should probably start on conspiracies and deep crazy knowledge of 32nd degree Mason shit. You know, like
you really want to do that?
it's like if you know what the G in the Mason symbol stands for, you and I need to talk. If you don't, yeah,
G
because that's a
stands for
very special thing.
green.
Because everybody's like, oh, it's like it's very 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 specific.
I don't. Wait, so I know enough about the Freemasons to not get involved.
Yep.
That's what I know.
Exactly.
I know
Exactly.
enough about them to not get involved.
Mike, please shoot me your YouTube link really fast on Messenger. I'm going to try to shoot it to somebody else because they want to check in. And it's somebody, just a friend of mine, randomly that has no affiliation to Gundams at all. And they're just like, hey, I want to see. I sent them a picture of us doing this.
All
Oh, I
right.
found it. I found it. I found it. I've been looking for a minute. It's so funny because I feel bad, but at the same time, I mean, they're going to have to just deal with it. Hell yeah.
That's
But no,
the
you're
actual show
right.
we're running right now. I sent you the link to the actual show.
Okay, cool. Even better. Even better.
So then they can come into the show. And actually get the actual show.
Well,
So PC parts. This is the only PC we do. Polycaps. No.
it
I'm
took a second.
horrible. Don't listen to me. Don't listen. We'll get us in trouble. 12 and 13. So I'm just building an arm for Gundam Exia. Happy anniversary to the Double O series. That's pretty cool. And it was just random too. Today I just decided around 7, to just put up that post letting people know what's going on and on the show today. And I thought that would be helpful. And in doing so, I was like, well, what's everybody doing? Then I got done doing that, like posting what I was going to be doing today. And then I scrolled down just a couple and I saw it said, uh, like somebody was wishing happy anniversary to Double O. I was like, oh, cool. So that just like fits right in place with what I got going on.
No,
So
that's
you
cool to know. That's good information because, like I said, it fits right in with what you're doing.
Yep.
But yeah, that's cool. Excuse me for being a little bit distracted. I'm working on something for a moment. I didn't know we were streaming from my YouTube too. Now that
Oh
I'm
yeah,
cool enough to
definitely.
get in that, that cool party. So awesome. Dude, this is awesome. All right. All right, cool. Hiko still painting away. Oh, okay. So are we good on some messages? Can I get a couple minutes?
Some messages. All right. Let's just get caught up. Okay, Josh Tucker.
Yeah.
Preferred airbrush. Well, I think me and Carrie both use cheapo airbrushes.
Yep.
I'm using a master. I use all masters actually. I think all my brushes are masters. And they all work really good too. They're really nice.
Neo.
Oh, see, look at you, Mr. Fancy.
No, I got that. It came with my pump. I'll show you. You want to see fancy? I'll show you my pump. Oh, hold on. Look at that. I put it because I can. If I might lose it at night even. There's my pump.
Oh, it's a tiny pump.
So it came in a $60 kit. Now don't tell me it's fucking special. But it works good enough to do what I'm doing. But I don't think it would not satisfy your needs by no means. I know because I know its limits already. Because it's like as I get good enough to push the limits, I'm like, so I'm learning to push the limits, and when I'm ready, I'll get a new pump and brush. But for now, I'm getting to a part where I can learn to get a good high pressure, real thin paint stream and make some fine razor lines.
Nice.
So that's what I said. I'm cool with this for now. I'm good. I don't need anything fancy. But yeah, it was like $65 at Hobby Lobby. And it was just that Iwata and a few paints and that pump. You just saw it's a fish pump more or less, but it's a lot nicer.
Oh, so yeah, I feel like you paid for the brush.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I was cool because I see what you're saying. It's fancy because it is a good brand. So I feel like I got a good brush with a shit pump that does the job at the minimum level.
Okay.
So.
But
I think I would go with a nice pump and probably go Michael's way and go with a master brush because I would be able to know I get a good cost, something I can really learn to work with and probably push to its limits and keep growing up the brush line.
Yep. So I have a master T23 or T22, and then the most of mine are all T33s, master airbrush T33s. So I know that's kind of a weird to hear or whatever, but that's just I don't have any. I don't know what else to call them. That's what Master calls them. So I'll call them what they.
Scott says if he's going to send a video of the warehouse is outgrowing because it's not really a warehouse. It might be a house of wares. It's a loose terminology. It's like, let me show you the shed. It's packed floor to ceiling.
I've been to those sheds.
Yep. Hey, did you see the pictures that the Mecha parts guy? Shout out to my man Blair, of his warehouse. There's like, oh, dude, just like a couple kits on empty shelves. Sad.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, he's closing down.
I know, so. But then I saw the garage door. I saw the junction box. And I'm like, is this residential? What is this? I was curious. Anyway, right, so it doesn't matter. I was just really excited, or not excited. Right. I was just,
So let me go over here and grab everything because people are sending me things. So let's.
Yay!
Let me grab that. Sorry, Josh. And then Scott was supposed to send me something. So Scott's sending something still. So
send it to Micheal Wimmer's messenger. He's the admin to the Kit Bash Gundam group. You should be able to find that, and you can just put it in a messenger.
So this is that 20-year-old bin.
Kits.
Oh yeah.
Boneyard, junkyard, whatever you want to call it.
If you see anything, Michael, pause it and call him out.
Wing kits, because that's what I was into.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say there's lots of wing gear there.
In the early 2000s.
Yo.
Old HGs in there too.
That's awesome. So awesome.
Yeah, these are all old kits. It's my boneyard, junkyard, whatever you want to call it. A lot of wing kits because that's what I was into.
Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, as in wing, as in the show or the wing suit.
I think show
in there too.
Because I'm seeing some other stuff, and I'm seeing some strays in there as well.
Yeah,
hell yeah!
All old kits.
That's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that with us, Josh. Oh man. I can't even find Scott. Oh, here we go. Oh, Scott, I can't show that.
I think if you want to join me on the podcast and you can show me what's in your hangar, I would totally like to have you here. I might have a special guest that might join us, and he's working on an awesome airplane though. But like I say, what's in the hangar? I don't really care. You know what I mean? Friday nights for Gundam, but what's in the hangar could be what are you working on? I want to keep this loose a little bit until we start growing, and then I can close it down to only strict things because there's going to be an RC show coming soon.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just inevitable. I got a lot of things planned.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, cool. I planned on getting an RC show up and running with you soon. Like that's what I thought we were like in the works on with that.
I'm working, remember me when I talked to you about the back burner? That's still going on, but it doesn't go off till the end of the month, and I've got all my attention and all my powers on that at the moment until the beginning of November. But that's what I'm saying. This is where this is leading up to that because that's where I'm going to get some footage to start that drop of what's happening.
I am trying to figure this Gundam out. This is super annoying. So the arms on the exia. Anybody else have a problem with the upper arm section for the exia? It just won't go together. Like I don't know if anybody else has that issue. Like I put the part in the way it says. Somebody messaged.
Yeah. It's just weird. Like my Facebook just took a shit all of a sudden for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, really weird.
Stupid. None of this is making any kind of sense.
So what is it you're having? You can put your where, or if you need to zoom, put the zoom on, so we can see what we're working on.
So, do you see this gap?
I do. I think
it's supposed to close.
Your polycap might be too big. There's a difference in size of polycap. Double check them all for that width right there at the opening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, so I totally get what you're saying.
We might allow it to close more.
It's got a really different spot for the polycap and everything. That's what I'm saying. It feels very odd. Not.
Sorry for being so quiet. At some point, Michael, too, if you want, well, I guess we could have done that earlier, start some background music to chill to, but it's all been a lot of talking for the most part.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of background music, so, I mean, let's just throw that up for now. Give you guys some background music.
Because I'm working through something at the moment real quick, and then I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
So Hiko still, what's he working on? He's still painting, or did he bail out for a second? He's probably swapping camera over.
Yeah, I think he's swapping camera. So he might be back. Maybe putting this last piece on might help. Oh, helps a little. Kill it.
Really fancy waterfall chimes there. Makes me want to love you.
Oh no. Don't do
I was
that.
saying, it's just sound, dude. It just makes it like, oh shit.
No singing.
But like you said, we don't do we have a volume adjustment?
We do. I can turn that down. Turn you up. Turn you down.
Just so it's just there a little bit. All right, so yeah, it's a friend of mine. It's Zane Woods. He's working on. It looks like an F-35 Raptor or something.
Did you send him an invite?
I did. I sent him the link from the chat.
All right.
Okay, so Josh he did say that most of them were Gundam wing kits.
Yep.
And then Scott, I couldn't see exactly what all Scott said. He got to run. He's got to run for now.
Let me see. Gotta run for the night. All right, Scott. We'll see you later, buddy.
Hold on. Yep. Thanks for stopping in. As always, our sponsor, Clarksville Hobby Depot. So yeah. So what else I got next that's going to be coming down the line is this badass early type gun tank.
That's super sweet too.
This is way cool. Way cool. So I guess this is an origin kit. So it has, what is it? I'll be able to get a picture, zoom on that, of Char when he was a youngster, right? Well, I guess,
I think that's how that works.
or Zex, or whoever. So this is from that timeline. But yeah, it's just an RXT or RTX 65 gun tank. But this is where I'm excited to be able to do some weathering, like on a regular tank, because it has these big body panels. Obviously, it's a tank.
Okay.
So you know what I mean, and it's really cool. So it's going to look like a big German tank. It's gray. It's all gray, but there's so much opportunity to panel line the hell out of this thing.
Nice.
Yeah, this is exciting. It's got these humongous thrusters. They're like, I'm guessing they're going to be like 10 feet in diameter, kind of thing, on the bottom, the very bottom of the tank, because there's tank treads on each side.
Okay. So, for this Gundam Exia, while I was doing the cleanup on it, I decided to. Your friend came in, I think. Oh, it's Hiko.
Yeah. Yo, man. All right. Yeah.
It goes back. Well, I invited somebody else that's got a build going on. And I was like, hey, it's a jet, but I was like, hey, come and join the show. So I don't know if they will or not, but that's what we thought you were for a second.
Oh, yeah. So the show's over, right? Or is it still going?
No, we've got 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're going hour and a half.
Yeah. Sweet.
But I was just going over this gun tank, so I'm glad you popped up. So this is going to be cool. Like, this is the bottom of the tank. These are thrusters. Because what it is, it's part of the origin line. It's the RTX 65 early type gun tank.
Oh, okay.
So the polls are live. That's good.
Nice.
They're live on 2 groups, actually.
Nice.
So-
Good.
I separated the fingers on this master grade hand,
Okay.
so now they all move independently.
That's awesome.
So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's what I did with that.
Oh, okay, here we go. Bad Bentley. That's me, he says. Hey, man, welcome.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, this is welcome to the Kit Bash side of things where me and Mike run the show, and this is what's in the Hangar Wednesday. So, like I said, I wanted to get you at least you try to come on the show and show us what's in your hangar.
Yeah. We're here to build.
Dude,
I'm just chilling out for a second, man. It was fun. Painting, priming sessions take a while. Good thing this is 1144, so it's not like I'm building anything large, so.
Right?
I still have tons of seam lines to do, and I'm dreading that. But not with the power tool. Power tool is going to make it so easy.
Yes, absolutely. You should be able to with your phone. I mean, everybody, it depends. Mike uses a phone sometimes. I used to use a phone. I mean,
I often use my phone.
But yeah, you can use your phone. You can open that in your browser and then open it in Chrome if you want. Just type in your screen name and you're live. Our admin will let you into the group here and you'll be live on the show. And we can see what you're working on. Oh, I gotta finish this master grade first. I can't get off onto another project just yet. But I wanted to buy them while I had the chance because they were in the restock bin. And one was a scratch and dent.
Ooh. Alright. Well.
Yeah, this is really neat. And so over top of the shoulder is like this canvas bag that covers the shoulder joint because the hands are guns. So it's really neat. And they're molded in a brown plastic like that.
Yeah, man, that gun tank, the SD, that's a pretty cool kit, man. It's gonna have a lot of seam lines, some smaller parts for sure.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's got the brown for the bags on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where some awesome, some good airbrush shading in those creases, which I'm going to attempt. I think will be good. I should be able to attempt
that GN ribbon looks good, man. On the exia, the power ribbons.
Oh yeah, they're really nice. They're smooth. They pop right out. There's, here's the sheet that they come on.
Yeah.
So they feel real nice and they go on nice. The two ribbons that go on the head went in real smooth. Like they go right there.
The 00 decals, the blue and the white ones, they're really cool decal sets, man.
Yeah.
I like the color. There were so many 00 decals you can get, but yeah. I always thought they were nice.
I got these ones from Simp.
Samuel.
SIMP?
Simp. Simp, bro. Yeah.
Simp,
bro.
It actually stands for Side 7 Industrial Professionals. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's what it means. Because it was Side 7 resin casting. Then they bought a shop in Los Angeles. Then they started SM Pro.
Okay.
Or Side 7 Industrial Professionals. Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm going to switch my view over to the desk view. I'm going to give you a rundown on some MadWorks tools. What did I miss while I was painting?
Oh, not much. Josh shared a video.
I could load a video up if you want to.
Go for it.
A small sample.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Throw something simple for you.
Yeah, standard crazy, that green blue GM visor.
Oh, so you got the early type also, I see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
The early type is really awesome. This thing is, dude, this thing is awesome. Like, it's hardcore, like a tank, not just a toy like the other gun tank is. Wherever it's at. Yeah. Yeah, the difference being like, yeah, this is just the gun tank where it's blue, and this one's like a real tank.
So with the tutorial on the MadWorks, you can use either the dropper or a toothpick. Technically,
I like, instead of a toothpick, I like to take a straw, especially maybe a coffee store straw, but if you cut a real sharp angle at it, it gives you a point, and that point is good for glue or paint application because it's like a hypodermic needle. It's really long. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what I prefer over a toothpick. Dude, this thing has some awesome little details. This is so badass. Like, this would be cool as an upgrade if they had real working tracks. That would be cool. And it could easily be done with what I can see, because it has all the running gear separate on, because these are the tracks.
I've seen a remote controlled gun tank before.
What? No shit. Where?
It was like one of those robotic robot club fight ones.
Oh, awesome. That'd be cool.
It's like the RX-78 and the Zaku were moving, and I posted that. It was cool, you know, older stuff, but it was just like robotics clubs, man.
That's cool. That'd be awesome. Because what I would do is take and mash the two together and say, oh yeah, build a tank and make it a gun tank.
So here's that water slide.
I could easily turn this into a gun tank. Now that I just thought about that, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I know exactly where to get treads this long, and I know exactly how I'm going to kit bash a motorized tank kit and do this.
I mean, it's pretty easy.
Oh yeah, that's when I just started thinking about that. I was like, oh shit, this is easy. I know exactly what to get.
I mean, technically, you only need, if you just want it to go in a straight line, you just need two motors. You can turn on and off switch on. Then to make it radio controlled, you can mod even more. You get signal intercepts or wireless controllers. I mean, I understand the wireless RC control setups, you know, but I've never really wired one before. I bet I could do it because I got a soldering set. You know, control signals are all measurable for diagrams. I bet you can find one that's do a setup.
Right.
Makes sense.
I think my philosophy is just make it easy.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
Hey, I was going to ask you too, do you guys want to do like a watch night? Like a media share watch night?
We can.
Not live stream, but you know, we just get together one day a week, sometime later.
That would be
cool. Just like watch a movie or something, like mecha related.
That would be cool. I'd be down with that.
I just watched the new Macross movie that came out.
I saw a little bit of that footage. I thought it was pretty badass.
Honestly, it was surprising. I feel like the new Macross set up the whole, like, everything basically that happened, it basically means, oh, we get more content. That's basically all it says. But yeah, if you guys want to do like a simple movie watch night, I got something we can probably watch. It's called Metal Skin Panic.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's called Metal Skin Panic Madox 01.
Maddox.
That's, I think it's 80s. Yeah, it's definitely 80s anime. Yeah, late 80s.
That's what I was saying. I think I've heard of that. It's that fits very in line with Akira. That type of animation, right? Not the same animators, but the look of the animation kind of falls in line with that same continuity.
Yeah, it's got that 80s style vibe to it. It's cell shaded too.
Yeah, cell shaded's nice.
We got a new Facebook user jumped in.
Hey guys, hey man,
What's
Yeah, how's it going?
What's up, Facebook user guy?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Glad to have you here, guys. It might pop up after a while. Don't take offense.
I'm gonna say this for this kit that I'm building. I had to do some bullshit, and I'm saying this quite literally bullshit because I got 2 C-mines here, and in between it, I have a gold piece. Okay, I had to paint the gold pieces and put 2 layers of top coat gloss because I'll have to put masking tape on this. Then I'll have to remove the seam line, paint this black, and mask that gold off. But in between that, the leg joints are actually 2 separate pieces. So the thigh section right here, then I have the actual leg joint, okay? So this gold piece goes in between those sections, and I have to seam line remove it. And that's the fun part, because when you put the glue on here, you don't need to touch the gold paint, but you can't put masking tape on it yet. So this is going to be a trick I'll show you. I got a technique for this. And by the way, this is a free commission, man. I'm doing like seam line removal, full paint job. I bought the paint for him. He's getting free work from me, by the way. So at that point.
You lucky bastard! I don't get free work from Hiko.
Right? The hell. You better appreciate it.
Okay, I'll send you my kit so you can paint it, okay?
How many what?
I'll send you one of my Zoids kits so you can paint it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna paint a
So it's a dope.
it's gonna be bucks.
Hiko, you're real choppy, brother.
Better break up, bro. Ham.
Walk into the closet.
Get out of the closet, Hiko.
On the closet.
I put paint into a boot storage in the closet so it doesn't get dust on it. So no vents. Yeah. I keep my paint for the fumes in there too.
Alright, so I got the arms are done. I gotta do the shoulder pads now. But we're at the end of the show.
I have got to cut the top and the bottom parts of the tank bot, which would be the hull, and then the top of the tank turret, which is still part of the hull. But the 2 pieces, go together. I got to do that, and then I'll leave it alone. It's like I've got to do that. I've got to just clip that little bit so I can see the overall vision here.
No, in credits.
Oh, it's that time. Thanks for
joining
us,
It's that time. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for
It's
talking.
like my favorite mecha anime.
It's one of the good ones. It's one of the best ones out there.
Really, it is.
There's no doubt about it.
I've never seen mecha machines go that fast, especially as fast as the YF-21.
Right.
Literally go so fast, you blow your armor off and just crush yourself inside the cockpit. Yeah. Can't go faster than that. Not Jesus Yamato.
Yeah, there we go. We are on our way out. So
brought to you by some very amazing people. Thanks very, very, very much to WebC Official Productions for being the big part of component of doing this. It keeps the show going out to the masses.
right.
Actually, Josh Tucker, we will be on Friday night, 2 days away.
Jason Combs, Jason Combs just messaged me, said he'd like to share what he's working on. Jason, we are at the end of the show, so Friday night, hit us up again, and we will definitely show you everything that we show you.
If you want to show us, post it on the page, man. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah,
if you want to, post it in the chats too, man.
Right. I'm sure we're all heading over to Facebook to check the new polls and stuff that Hiko put up. So
I can see. I can't interact for a couple of days still.
I can post the link to the polls. I'm gonna send you guys those too. Okay.
Cool.
I'll post those in the admin chat.
Cool. yeah, that's what we got going on. We are, yep. So, there we go. That is it. That's the end of the show. You guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks